మ్యూట్ ఉండు. హలో Vivek cricket ground. This is the women's finals that we see. Infinity versus the Red Sparks. So 2 balls have been bowled and we have 5 runs on the board for Infinity. Oh, that would have been a catch, but just fell short. That's good running. Khadija wants to come back for a second. They would definitely look to not waste any balls. They know they have a great batting lineup. That's a 6. That was in the air. That was a sink, that 6 that went long. So yeah, play resumes. Both these women, Joyce D'Souza on the crease. She scored 12 runs in the 3 balls that we've said that she's faced. So Valentine Prima D'Souza is the bowler. That's a powerful shot on the back foot. Some slight misfield. This will let them come for a second. Good running between both these women. Khadija and Joy. Mind you, Khadija is more of a dangerous batter among the two, but at the moment it's Joyce D'Souza. A necessary discussion. They have 8 overs to play in this final. In the league matches they had 6 overs. So partnership would be the key here. Dear viewers, this is the FREDRICK QUADRAS Memorial Cricket Tournament organized by the Kuwait PANGLA Association. The late Mr. FREDRICK QUADRAS was the founder of the Kuwait PANGLA Association for 29 years, and that's up in the air. Will it go all the way? Yes, it has. It seemed that the boundary had a chance, but it was way too high and the distance was there. So good start for the Infinity. It is Raina who's bowling. A brilliant shot once again. Yes, that's a 6, as I told you, dear viewers. Khadija holds the key here for Infinity. She likes to punch on the back foot. She's a very strong player on the offside as well as the leg side. As you can see, majority of the players on the onside for her. She plays in the Kuwait Nationals under 16. That's a misfield straight to the mid-off fielder though. This is a 30-yard circle, so we can consider this as a mid-off. So Infinity have raced on to 27 in just 1.2 overs. Brilliant shot once again, and it's raining 6s for Khadija. What a brilliant shot by this young lady. So Risana Uma facing the heat here. Just 2 fielders on the offside and you have 5 fielders backward, behind square. You can say mid wicket. And straight down the ground for another 4. Brilliant from these two ladies. And Khatija, she was brilliant against the Rising Stars earlier in the league. So 2 more balls to go. That's a good delivery. She tried to heave it over. Khadija. Nevertheless, it will be end of over number 2. Infinity 41 for no loss. That's good going. A good partnership set here. They still have another 6 overs to go. So this live streaming, as you are watching, it's on Ben Creations, along with me, Jaison, who's commentating for you this match. Ben Creations, as we all know him, he's been everywhere for Kuwait. He's done a brilliant service to the Kuwait cricket as well, and he's loved by millions. And as we are speaking about Ben, that was a catch, a life to Khadija. Will this be a costly affair for Red Sparks? Because she's raced on to 27 in 7 deliveries, dear viewers. So Nina Mariam, that would have been a catch. 2 in 2 for the wicket keeper this time, but alas, Khadija survives. She's riding on her luck today. So Nina Mariam, who's bowling for the Red Sparks. Once again went on the back foot and up in the air. That's a 6. So Infinity dealing only in boundaries and 6s at the moment for them. And both these strong ladies, one technically of the power. Joyce, as you would see, she has all the power with her. And Khadija, technically a strong batter. Again, very bad ball. You know she's going on the back foot and punching you. I would rather pulling it over the onside. You got to bowl wicket to wicket. Try to bowl full. Nina, a piece of advice from the commentary panel. So 2 more balls to go. She was lucky here that it went straight to the bat, otherwise it could have been a no ball. So the level of cricket in Kuwait for these young women has been increasing, and even for the kids under 19 again, you can see here that Khadija loves the onside. Whatever will come either straight or slightly off, she would try to take it. But she thought there's 1 more ball to go. It's the end of over number 3. Infinity would be 58 for no loss. Or rather, they would be 60, beg your pardon. So there's a hint of wind out there in the middle. It's blowing from the right side to the left side, so certainly help the batters. They can play with the wind. So as we speak, it is Glenda who's come to bowl her first over. Again, gifting it. You cannot bowl short to Joyce. As you can see, it's just a 30-yard circle, and comfortably it's worked on for a maximum. So the team coach, who's right behind them, this was declared a boundary. A confirmation once again from the umpires. Play and a miss. A good ball. She went too early with this shot. So as I was speaking about late Mr. Frederick, long service to the Kuwait PANGLA Association, a founding member. Even his son Roshan QUADRAS has also been serving the Kuwait PANGLA Association. He was the ex-president, and like his father, he's been doing many social activities here in Kuwait, and this tournament is organized in his memorial, the late Mr. FREDRICK QUADRAS. And what talents we have seen today, dear viewers. Mumbaikas, Canara 11, Rising Stars, the MG Warriors, from the kids. Great teams, great talent to watch out for. That's another 6. Straight onto the onside. So the opening pair is turning out to be very costly for the Red Spark bowlers. They're unable to get any wicket. 67 is what the score reads. Again, that would be 6, comfortable 6, back-to-back 6s. So the officials for this match, as you can see in the leg side, it's Mr. Ashley, and at the bowler's crease you see Anthony. Very experienced umpires for this match. And as we speak, it will be the end of over number 4. Infinity have raced on to 83 for no loss. So there's got to be some changes now, because if these two batters continue to bat, they're looking easily and comfortably at a score of not less than 160 or 150 even. They've already raced to 18-4. Another 4 overs to go. That definitely would be 6. You could see repetitive shots, same stance, same bowling. You cannot bowl half volley to Khadija. Looking at the form that she is in and the technical skills that she has. All the kids, everyone has enjoyed today. And we could see this right from early morning 7 a.m. that we began. Everyone was excited. We had a speech from Roshan, the president of Kuwait PANGLA Association, and Roshan QUADRAS, the son of late FREDRICK QUADRAS, giving a piece of advice to all these players to win it, to go for it, even if you're on the verge to lose, but take it on a fighting spirit. And we have seen this in all the matches that they have played. So that's good running. 2 runs comfortably taken. They are getting it all. They're converting the 1s to 2s. Looking at the loopholes of the fielders of Red Sparks. Comes down the ground. Went with a shot too early. She's only eyeing the onside. That's her favorite zone, as I said. A 6 to end the over. Both these batters Joyce on 48, Khadija on 46. Joyce has completed her half century. Apologies for the late update. But 54 in just 15 deliveries, striking at 360. That's amazing. Should we call it a brilliant batting or a poor bowling from the Red Sparks? So Rasana Umna to continue. She'll be bowling her over number 2. And that's what you got to bowl. Straight and full. That's an appeal and given. Joyce falls short. It was a risky single. And as soon as the ball left the bat of Khadija, she just ran. So an important wicket falls for Infinity. Joyce D'Souza will be walking back for 54. She's played brilliantly, giving them the momentum and the start they required. And Red Sparks, a jubilation for them. They feel they have an opportunity now. That's a misfield you don't like to see. There was just a couple of runs, but it was short and bold. So 4 runs, nevertheless. It's a wide. You're seeing this live on Ben Creations. So Risana, you cannot bowl full, and it was a no ball. Rightly so, way above the waist. So 2 easy runs taken. Infinity have crossed the 100 mark. They're 107. Pulled and pulled hard for a maximum. So in spite of losing Joyce, nothing has changed. Rosita has continued the form, has continued the momentum where Joyce left. We'll have 2 more overs to go after these 2 deliveries. So can they get to 140 the way they are going? Certainly would get more. Up in the air, will this be taken? No. Falls in between the fielders, but above the boundary line. That's a maximum. Great batting on display by these batters. Khadija will definitely look to complete her half century. She's already on 46 of 17 deliveries. Again, full toss. It was easy pickings for Rosita. So it will be the end of over number 6. Infinity 126 for 1. It's around 19 degrees out there. Perfect weather, perfect playing conditions. We're live from UPL ground number 4. Well stopped by Rasana. You can see all the encouragement. You have the parents, brothers, sisters, children as well, who have come to watch their mothers, daughters and sisters play. And that's what we need, encouragement. Women are strong enough, but they need some encouragement from us. That's good running, and once again, will it be 3? Yes! Complete chaos out there. So 3 easy runs taken, and the bowler was kept napping. Again, Khadija, now she's trying to power it. There was no timing on the shot. She's definitely a good player. She's man of the match against the Canada 11 team. Brilliantly done. Some interruptions as the ball was being bowled. It's a dead ball signaled by the umpire. So it's the Ashley who's at the crease. Again, she shuffles across the crease. And will this be taken? Certainly there was a catch. Glenda, the fielder, she thought she had it. And Khadija races on to 49. And yes, she'll complete her half century. She's coming back for the second. This is the end of over number 7. Just an over to go and infinity. They have another 6 balls. Certainly 140 will be there. But can they get to 150 or a 160? Mind you, they have the Red Sparks. They have a great opening partner in the form of Glenda and Priscilla. Priscilla has just been scoring in the leagues 95, 72. They've almost had all the matches, not losing a wicket except one. So 134 at the end of over number 7. I certainly vouch for 150. Easily they can get 16 runs in this over if Khadija and Rosita stay on strike. Bad ball, but good fielding by Priscilla. It was a ball to be hit. Lucky for Lavina Fernandez. Again, shuffles across the crease. There, that's a beautiful shot by Khadija. She's toying with the bowlers today. 50, she ran to 56 in just 21 deliveries. Khadija Khalil, Muhammad Khalil Sheikh, that's a complete name. You can remember the name. Tried to be animated, wanted to hit a switch hit, but the ball was too fast for her. So they get on to the 141 mark. They have 3 more balls. Beautiful shot. Will it go all the way for a 6? No, that's a 4. 1 bounce. Just fell short of the boundary there. 1 bounce into the fence. So 2 more balls and we would see the end of the first innings. Again the ball kept low, easy pickings for her. She scored most of her runs on the onside today. When you have a player who's so strong on the onside, you have to change the angle. Definitely some learning for the bowlers of Red Sparks as well as the coach. They need to come round the wicket with an angle, forcing her to play on the offside. Good running, 2 runs easily taken by Rosita and Khadija. So that will be the end of the first innings for Infinity. Infinity at the end of over number 8, they are 153 for the loss of 1 wicket in the form of Joyce. So stay tuned to us, dear viewers. We'll be back live after a short break. This is the FREDRICK QUADRAS Memorial Cricket Tournament organized by the Kuwait PANGLA Association. And we head on now for a short but a quick break. So welcome back, dear viewers. So we will start very soon innings number 2. And you see the Red Sparks, they have 154 to get in the allotted 8 overs. Not impossible though, this target that they've been given. But certainly it's difficult. Then they would need their opening pair, Glenda and Priscilla. You have to wait and watch out if are they going to be the same or there's going to be a reshuffle. So this field spread out again, 5 players on the onside. Priscilla likes to eye the onside, especially any ball even on the offside, she'll shuffle across the crease and played for a boundary or a 6. And yes, that's Priscilla and Glenda or walking. Looks like Glenda will be taking the strike. So Red Sparks have 154 to get in the next 48 deliveries. So the bowler Shanti will be the bowler, and she's bowled a good one there outside off, deceiving the batter. Went through the legs, 2 dot balls. With every dot ball, there's going to be pressure mounting. They need to get a 6, almost 2 6 or a 4 every over. And they can bank on these 2 batters, and especially Priscilla. She's been fantastic form. Has scored 3 half centuries in the leagues. 95 against the Mumbai Cars. There you see, that's just the beginning. She'll be shuffling across the crease. Any short ball, and definitely you can expect it to go for a maximum. Stay tuned, dear viewers. We have a great contest in front of us. Both these teams, Infinity and Red Sparks, have talented women who can surprise you anytime, be it in the bowling department or a batting department. And as we say, Priscilla gets on to face the next delivery. That's the line, Shanti. That's the line. If you want to keep Priscilla quiet, you bowl full and straight. Anything short or anything wide, you can expect the punishment. Catch at the wicketkeeper's end, and a missed run out as well. So enthusiasm, energies all around. Red Sparks, they will finish the first over at just 6. So the equation, 148 more runs in the next 7 overs. It is going to be interesting. Took it on the full. Couldn't get the elevation. Played down the ground just for a single. Singles won't help. The required run rate is 21. Yeah, that's beginning number 6, number 1 for Glenda. So every over from here on, they need 20 runs, and definitely it's going to only happen if this hit at least 2 to 3 sixes per over. Otherwise, they would stand no chance against the target. Yes, that's 6, number 2. A 6 more, and you are on par with the required run rate. Has that been given a 4? We will need to wait. The umpire is deciding. Now it's been 6, given as 6. That's wonderful. Once again short and comfortably worked on the onside. Both these batters will only eye the onside. They're very, very strong on the onside, and you have to bowl with an angle, bowl straight, bowl full. And as I've been saying couple of times, anything short, anything wide. This time she's lucky. She played it down the ground. She played the shot way too early. It did Glenda. So coming back, anything short and anything wide, definitely can expect the punishment. Westfield, you cannot afford that. Infinity. So it will be the end of over number 2 for Red Sparks. Hit it straight back to the bowler Glenda. She was lucky. Took it on the full, and that would be a certain boundary there. Yes, given by the umpire Anthony. So in spite of this, it's been a quiet over. You can see all the stats, which is powered by cricket clubs. Kuwait Bangla Association has organized this tournament, the FREDRICK QUADRAS Memorial Cricket Tournament for the ladies and the under 14 boys. Priscilla works this on the onside. Is it a boundary? Yes, it will be. Again, short. Jaison, the bowler, and the culprit, I would say, conceding the 6, but nevertheless, it's only been 9 runs so far. They require 20. What will Pramila do or Priscilla do here? Good delivery on the full straight, and Priscilla has no answer. But she'll get this in the form of a leg bye. So just about to go, and they only have 9 runs. I beg your pardon, 10 runs in this over. So yes, in spite of a couple of boundaries, they've not managed to get 20 runs, and pressure would be mounting on both these women. It's the end of over number 3. They are 42 for no loss. So Priscilla getting the boundaries for her team. She began this over by a 6, a run and a 4. Required run rate around 22. Certainly difficult, especially while you are chasing, because the bowlers exactly know what are you aiming for, where are you eyeing at, and it's Juliet D'Souza. Misfield from Joyce, costing a boundary. They wouldn't mind boundaries, not at least couple of them more. But they need a 6. And she's hit the ball, and that's a wicket for Juliet. She shuffled across way too much, got the inside edge, and dislodging her own bails and the stumps. So, very difficult situation for the Red Sparks. All their efforts in the league matches looks like it's going into some vein, but they've managed to reach the finals. They should consider themselves proud. They've made themselves proud, but still it would be early. We have another 25 deliveries to see. The required run rate 23 runs. They need 97 in the next 25 deliveries. That's a dot ball to finish for Juliet. It's the end of over number 4. Red Sparks 57 for 1. So as I was saying, the required run rate climbing now 24 runs. They minimum need a couple of 6s and boundaries. And if not, either 3 6s or a boundary, if they have to reach close to the target. Certainly a dead ball. The wind is blowing from the right to the left. That would take the ball straight onto the onside. So the umpire Ashley decides to remove the bails. It's too windy out there. Shot and pulled. There's a fielder, Khatija, would certainly prevent a boundary and just keep it to 1. So complete batting and bowling performance, as well as brilliant fielding for the Infinity Girls, or the Infinity Women, I would say. We have the experienced and the energy of the youth in this team. Good delivery, straight and full. The batter Gloria missing it. Will this be taken? Yes, it will. What a catch at the boundary. And there you see the jubilation by the fielders. Well applauded by the captain as well as the team coach. So looks like things are coming to an end for Red Sparks. Certainly with the required run rate now around 26 or 27, and the top order being back into the dugout. But they still have hope on Glenda, who's at 30 in just 11 deliveries. She will need to do more of the scoring here. Risana is a good player, but is she an attacking batter? For the next 21 deliveries. And what a catch! 2 and 2. Khadija, first at the bat, now in the field. And Suchida getting the wicket of Risana. So brilliantly done by the Infinity bowlers. They managed to get wickets, put pressure on these batters of Red Sparks, and Glenda stuck at the non-striker's end. Looks helpless. They want to run, there's confusion. Both the batters at the wrong end, they cannot collect the ball, and the batter Levinas manages to survive. Courtesy the miscommunication between the fielders. All are very enthusiastic to get a wicket. Good shot. And Joyce once again lets the ball go. There was certainly not a boundary there. Should have kept it just for a one. So the required run rate climbing to 30. And as the balls go by, things are looking difficult for these batters. We have good spectators out there, dear viewers. To my right from the combox, we see certain nationals supporting the women team. They're cheering. Up in the air, Khadija under it. Will she take it? She drops it. Disappointment. And it has led it to go for a 6. Nevertheless, this would not hamper their chances. Infinity. Because Red Spark need a 6 every ball from here on. If they stand any chance to win from this situation. Playing the shot too early, Glenda. And that's a wicket. Yes, the bails have been dislodged. So wickets are trembling. Lavina has to walk in disappointment, scoring just a boundary, which was courtesy to the misfield from Joyce. Took it on the full. But these singles would not bother Infinity, neither the boundaries. Everything that they need, that the Red Sparks need, would be only 6. The required run rate now around 34. A very impossible situation from here. Oh, that's straight back to the bowler. Lucky for the umpire, Ashley. The bowler, Shanti, got a hand towards it. Could have been a catch, but very difficult of your own bowling. That's a wicket. What a beautiful bowling. Came right back in. and Nina Mariam had no answer for this delivery. So the wicket number 5 falls for Red Sparks, and definitely with the required run rate now around over 41, it would just be formality from here on, provided Infinity managed to bowl in the legal limits of this great sport which we call cricket. So Valentina Prima is the new bowler. Good shot, first time on the offside for Glenda, and that's a maximum. It's never too late, as they say. But she needed someone from the other end to support her. She's raced on to 38 in just 14 deliveries. Priscilla falling short on in the finals of the FREDRICK QUADRAS Memorial Cricket Tournament organized by the Kuwait PANGLA Association. And you're seeing this live on Ben Creations. Ben is helping most of the leagues in Kuwait to go live. He's done amazing service to the cricket fraternity. It's going to be a catch. It would have been certainly a blinder if that would have been taken by the young woman out there. Nevertheless, Infinity, beg your pardon, Red Sparks, they get 3. So what has been an advantage for the Red Sparks and a disadvantage for them is their middle order was never exposed. They only had the top order firing, Glenda and Priscilla winning them all their matches. So in the crucial situation like this, when you require the second, third and the fourth order batters delivering, they have fallen short. And the moment Priscilla got a wicket out, you could see that. And nevertheless, Glenda, what a good shot for a boundary. She completes her half century. 53 in 18 deliveries. Again, that's 6. Went on the back foot and punched it over the offside fielder. If you consider the 30-yard circle, she's definitely at the mid-off region. There's nothing deep, no long offs, no long ons. All the 11 inside the 30-yard circle for the underarm box cricket. So we're into the last over of this match, and it's Janisha who's bowling. She's done well, conceding just 10 runs in her previous over. Will she take a couple of wickets here to improve her wicket column, or would she just do what is asked of her to bowl straight and full? You can see the athletic Khadija running straight from the 30-yard boundary line. Everyone applauding each other, smiles all around on the Infinity women players. Definitely that's no, probably slipped from her hand. So the umpires are having a good exercise with this wind out there forcing the bales to be dislodged or to be uprooted just by the wind. A good chance for an LBW, but there's no LBW in this match since it's underarm. Good shot, but only for a one, so just two more balls remaining, and you would see Infinity players celebrating. They would certainly be dancing now. They've played well. They have worked hard in the league stages. So yes, that's the end. Infinity win comfortably. Handshakes all around. Great sportsmanship. So we'll have the presentations for this match very soon. But up next, dear viewers, stay tuned. You would see the under 14 kids coming up for the finals. We'll have the updates. So Infinity won by 50 runs, courtesy from a brilliant innings by Khatija. I would just run through the scorecards for Infinity. Joyce D'Souza, the opening batter, 54 and 15 deliveries. Khadija, 68 of 25. And Rosita played a useful hand at 27 for 10. For Red Sparks, just the top order, Priscilla 27 and Glinda not out at 61. And after that, there was just nothing. Couple of ducks for Gloria and Risana. Lavina getting the 4, Nina 1 and Valentine 6 at the final ball of the 8th over. So for the bowlers of Infinity and Red Sparks, beginning with the Red Spark, there was nobody who took the wicket. There was just a run out. And for the Infinity bowlers, you can see Shanti picking up 2 wickets, Juliet 1 and Suchita a couple of wickets. So a good match comes to an end. Alistair, wait, there's nothing happening.
6 hours match.
Okay.
6 hours. Because of the time.
So, boys, a very good evening. So, are you all excited?
Yes, sir.
Just an update, we'll have a 6-over match, not an 8-over match. Okay, the CCA, you'll have lost couple of matches. The MG Warriors, you'll have won all the matches. But we hope that you give us all a very good match. Okay, can I expect that from you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I have the two captains with me for CCA. It's Alistair.
Rohit.
Beg your pardon, it's Rohit.
Rohit.
And what's your good name?
Alistair.
Alistair is here. See, this is the confusion that I have. With the rest, so we'll toss very soon. So who will toss the coin?
I'll call.
Okay. So you will toss. It's 50, correct? So it's 50 and Shep, you will call.
50.
50 is the call. And that's Shep. We have won the toss. What do you elect?
We'll bowl first.
So the MG Warriors have won the toss and they've elected to bowl first. All the best, guys. So both the captains. So once again, a very good evening to all our viewers. We are live for Kuwait PANGLA Association presents the FREDRICK QUADRAS Memorial Cricket Tournament, and you are watching it live on BENCREATIONS. The first finals played between Infinity and Red Sparks. The Infinity won comfortably by 50 runs. And now with these under 14 kids, the Champs Cricketers Academy and the MG Warriors have been unbeatable in their league matches. And this match would be a 6-over match. So we expect a lot of hitting to the caliber of these under 14 champs. The level of cricket with the kids has been increasing. Speaking of the under 19 nationals, they'll be representing us soon, dear viewers, and we certainly would like to see a couple of our boys representing them very soon. So Melrick, who was from MG Warriors, is now in the under 19 team. And there we go for ball number 1. That's played well on the onside for a quick single. So both these batters, Rohit Sai and Avnish Reddy. Alistair Monis is the bowler coming from the garden end. He generates nice pace, good rhythm. His bowling shot, which is helping the batter pull it easily for a couple. So the field restrictions in play. We just have 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. You can see one is on the long on and the other not on the long on, he's more towards the cow corner. Another at deep mid wicket. Good shot, and that's a misfield from the mid-off fielder, resulting in a boundary. Let's wait for a confirmation. Yes, the umpire Manoj. There's signals of 4, and at the square leg we have a very own experienced umpire Nigel. So they have a tough job at hand to do. Nigel, very experienced, a fast bowler himself. He's been coaching these MG Warrior bowlers before the match. Especially you would see Alistair Monis, the son of Naveen Monis, who's part of the Rising Stars team. Speaking of this match, we see almost a short third man. The keeper standing far took it on the full, and once again the mid-off fielder could have stopped this one. Plenty of work to do for the cow corner fielder, who's coming running all the way, but he cannot prevent the couple. This is what we like to see, dear viewers, these kids giving their all. Everyone is excited. The Champs Cricket Academy, they came 7 o'clock in the morning. I remember telling them that they want to play, enjoy today's game and get plenty of experience. The wind continues to blow from the right side to the left, which will certainly help the batters if they're playing across. While we speak, it's the end of over number 1. Champs Cricket 13. Good over to begin with. Play animus for Rohit Sai. So Shaurya Sharma comes to bowl over number 2. Certainly look to pick a couple of wickets. A misfield from the short fine leg fielder. But nevertheless, it could always be won. So this tournament is organized in the memory of late FREDRICK QUADRAS, the founding member of the Kuwait PANGLA Association. This association in Kuwait has completed 29 years, and as the words of his son Roshan QUADRAS, who spoke to us in the morning, he said this association was his father's brainchild to help his community, to help the Pangla region in Karnataka, and as well as his fellow brethren from Mangalore. He's done great service to this Mangalorean community, and so does his son Roshan QUADRAS continue this with the guidance and blessings that he has of his father. We missed him during the unfortunate COVID situation, but if he would be here today, he would be happy to see these kids, to see everyone. He always appreciated talent, and it's on full display in this tournament, dear viewers. So the Champs Cricket Academy. This over has been quiet. Couple of runs and a wide. Play animus. They're trying to strike too hard. The sun is setting almost, but we hope to have a great game of cricket under lights. Up in the air, will this be taken? No, it falls short. The long on fielder was there. For a moment he thought he had a chance. Only for a moment. So we are at the end of over number 2, Champs Cricket Academy, 21 for no loss. The good thing is they have not lost a wicket. Both these openers are there. Avnesh Reddy and Rohit Sai. So spin been introduced, or is it a medium pacer? We'll have to just wait and find out. Took a good run up, but today's medium pacers do not require much of a run up. They have a good bowling arm. This is spin. First ball on the full. So the projected score is 63, but the Champs Cricket Academy would certainly look to get more than 63. At least have 80 on board, because MG Warriors have a very strong batting lineup. Alistair Monas, Renan. They've been coached by our very own Vinod, who's now in India, but will be watching us and being very proud of his boys, the way they've played today's matches. Straight back to the bowler. There was a chance. He had a chance, but it's very difficult. The ball was travelling straight back towards him. So Daksh Dheeraj spinning the web again. They're playing up in the air, but the long on fielder completely misjudging it, letting it go for a boundary, and valuable runs for the Champs Cricket Academy. They were searching for this. and they get a boundary. So the scoreboard moves to 27. They still have 20 more balls to go. And played it wide off the long off fielder who has to cover ground, and he will just keep it for a 2. So there are 4 fielders on the onside in the form of long on, a deep mid wicket, deep square leg, a deep backward square leg. So end of over number 3. Where is there a final confirmation? Manoj is asking. The scorer, yes, it's the end of over number 3. Straight play. So Shaurya Sharma coming back into the attack. And they have not been able to take wickets, MG Warriors. So Champs Cricket Academy scoring almost 10 runs and over, but they would need to look for a couple of more shots in this over. They have to target Shaurya Sharma to be able to get the momentum that they require in the next 2 overs, which should be very, very crucial. The projected score now dropping under 60. That's a good ball, straight, short and straight, right in the line of the stumps. Always a difficult ball to hit if you're not going across. Half volley. Hit it down the ground. They will look for 2. Yes, they get it. Very good running. So they're getting these couple runs, single, doubles, but they need to find the odd boundary in this over if they have to get somewhere around 70 or 60 in the first instance. Up in the air. Will this go all the way? No, one bounce towards the fielder. These are long boundaries. So yes, the level of cricket that we have seen, dear viewers, among these under 14 kids, we surely hope to see some of our boys representing Kuwait very soon in the near future when they progress towards the under 16 and the under 19s. They've been coached well. The MG Warriors by Mr. Vinod. Looks like the batter has taken a retirement probably. Let's wait for the confirmation. See a new batter coming onto the crease. We'll get the details very soon for you, but at the moment Champs Cricket Academy 36 in 3.5 overs. They just have a ball to go and 13 more deliveries to play. They definitely need an attacking batsman, attacking batter, a gender neutral term introduced by the ICC very recently. So Shaurya Sharma to finish proceedings, bowling right in the block hole. There was no chance at all. So with this, it's the end of over number 4. They are 36. For the loss of 1 wicket, as we see, Avnesh Reddy decided to be retired out, scoring 24 runs in the 16 deliveries that he faced. He scored the 2 important boundaries for them, striking at 150. So, Asmeet Avinash will come to bowl over number 5, and he begins with a fuller delivery. The pace attack has been brilliant from the MG Warrior bowlers. We've already seen 3 good pace bowlings, first from Alistair Monas, then we saw Shaurya Sharma, and now Asmeet Avinash. He's toying with the batters, they are confused at the moment. So what we see for Asmeet is that he has again 5 fielders. They have the onside completely protected. Long on, cow corner, deep mid wicket, deep square leg and a deep backward square leg. This could have cost a boundary in the long off region, but courtesy the quick awareness of the fielder, he managed to pull the ball inside. Understandably so, there's no power in the shots that these young kids have been batting while they're batting. They've been playing since morning. The bodies do get tired, but they have the energy with them to run those odd singles, convert the odds and doubles. You will see right from Rohit Sai, Reddy. He wanted to come back for a second, but Mahboob was not keen on coming back for the 2. And a good decision in the end, we can say. Low full toss, but there's protection. That's good fielding. Collected it only just one-handed. The mid-off fielder. So it's this way at the end of over number 5. Cricket champs 42 for 1. The next 6 deliveries are very crucial. Can they get 10 more runs? Can they get to 55 or even a 60? Certainly boundaries and 6s are difficult to hit. We'll have to wait and find out. That's a drop catch by the mid-off fielder who's mostly towards the extra cover. So the extra covered fielder gives a chance, a drop catch. So Abdur Rahman on the medium pace, straight in the block hole. Lucky there was no LBW, otherwise this was a good appeal to the umpire Nigel. Good shot from Reddy, good shot. There's a misfield, will it go? Now he collects it well in time. But they run for a 3, that's brilliant. That's what you like to see from these young kids. Great game awareness. And Rohit Sai, Thambi Reddy, the captain. He scored 12 although. But now he's moved to 15 and 11. And playing a good hand for his team. And yeah, brilliant shot. Will this be taken? No, one bounce straight towards a long on fielder. So it's only singles and doubles for the Champs Cricket Academy. They have raced on to 46. 2 more balls to go. 48, beg your pardon. Shot and pulled. Couple of more runs, so they reach to 50 with the ball to spare. Can we get a boundary or a 6? Or they'll just have a couple of more runs. Some field changes. The long on is brought slightly away. Slower ball, but a slow full toss. Rohit San, Mahbub, beg your pardon, would just get 2 runs from it. So Champs Cricket Academy at the end of their 6 overs, they are 52 for 1. So the MG Warriors, when they come back, they'll require 53 runs. We'll be back live soon. We'll be heading towards the short break. Stay tuned, dear viewers. So once again, a very good evening, dear viewers. We are back again for the innings of the MG Warriors, who have 53 to get in the allotted 6 overs. They've been brilliant with their bowling. Good fast bowling by Alistair Monis, Shaurya Sharma, Abdul Rahim, and Asmeet Avnash Jadhav. So what they require now will be 8 runs, 8.8 runs an over. They have the batting line-up in the form of Abdur Rahman and Shaurya Sharma, the opening pair. And it will be Mario Paul Kunaprabhu, who will be coming from the garden end. So here we have the umpire. Nigel says play, and we're ready for ball number 1. So Mario once again having a look at his field. He's trying to get some angles correct. The field restrictions in play for the first couple of overs. First runs on the board for MG Warriors. They've never lost a match in this league, and certainly they would fancy their chances, scoring 53. Straight and full. So dear viewers, we are live. The Kuwait PANGLA Association presents FREDRICK QUADRAS Memorial Cricket Tournament for the under 14 kids and the ladies in an underarm cricket tournament. So with the ladies, we had the Infinity beating on the Red Sparks comfortably by 50 runs. And it is now up to the MG Warriors and Cricket Champs Cricket Academy. That's a good shot by Abdul Rahman. Looked like a helicopter shot, reminded of the great Mahendra Singh Dhoni. We all miss him today in cricket. He had the luck, he had the golden luck and the brains of a genius cricketer, and it's pulled away handsomely. Will it go all the way for a boundary? The fielder chasing. Yes, it's been given. So Abdur Rahman, knowing exactly where the fielders are, there was a short fine leg inside the 30-yard circle. So he played it comfortably behind square and gets the 4 runs. So good opening. The Champs Cricket Academy, they got 13 runs in their first over. So coming back for the Infinity, yes, we saw Khadija and Joyce Roy, the two destructive openers for them. They built a partnership of around 90 in between them, and from there on, there was just leader and Khadija taking on towards till the end, and Red Sparks had no answer. The only batter for them was Gladys, or Glenda, I beg your pardon, who did her best. So here again, we would hope to have a nail-biting finish, especially from these two great teams. Lucky for him, inside edge. The bail still intact. The wicketkeeper pleading the umpire to be given it as an out. So as you see, it is Yuvinesh Manjari who's bowling, and has this been stumped? No. Probably the keeper dislodged the stumps first without the ball being in his hands. The batter looks in some kind of discomfort. but he would get back. These are strong lads. It's a great game of cricket today in this QUADRAS Memorial Cricket Tournament organized by the Kuwait PANGLA Association. So as we speak, we have some supporters who have joined us in the com box. Certain game of cricket. It's been loved by one and all in Kuwait. This is what we look up to every Friday. This is the day that we wait for. And amazing talents have been brought up in some years. We are competing now with the likes of the associate nations, UAE, Bahrain, Oman, Saudi Arabia. And our under 19 kids will be playing the World Cup qualifiers very soon in February 25th during our National Day, the Kuwait National Day. It will be against UAE, Malaysia, Singapore, and we hope that they make us proud and qualify for the World Cup, playing the Asian giants India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan and Bangladesh. To come back to this league, we have the MG Warriors going at a decent run rate. They need now 10 runs, almost 9.5, and they're going at 7.5. They need to find these 2 additional runs in an over, but Compass say there's some miscommunication resulting in a wicket, beg your pardon. The non-striker very unhappy. There was never a run there. This is what the striker wanted to tell the non-striker. So Shaurya S, which is Shaurya Sharma, departs, scoring just 3 in 5 balls. And MG Warriors losing wicket number 1. So at the end of the 14 overs, the end of over number 2, MG Warriors 14 for the loss of 1 wicket. We definitely would want to expect the nail-biting finish between these two teams. The first final between the ladies, Infinity and Red Sparks, now to be a one-sided affair. Full toss, it's up in the air, can the fielder take it? No, he's dropped it. The deep backward square leg fielder. He had a chance for a moment, but Abdul Rahman gets a life. Punched on the back foot and a misfield from the long on fielder. The bowler is very unhappy and it has resulted in a boundary. Complete disappointment. Rightly so, this was supposed to be fielded. He's complaining. So he's been moved from the long on towards long off. Two easy runs taken by the MG Warriors. They've raced on to 21. Run rate still hovering around 9.3. Up in the air, chance for long on, a couple of bounces to him. Good for Shaurya Sharma. He had the elevation but not the distance for it to go towards the long on fielder. So once again, easy runs coming, couple of runs. They need to stop this if they have to build pressure. The Champs Cricket Academy, they know boundaries are difficult to hit, but they need to prevent these couples. Just let the twos be ones and the ones be dots. Otherwise, with the knowledge that MG Warriors have, they take calculated risk. They have been taught to take calculated risk in situation like this. So the required run rate now on 9. So every over they need 9 runs, which will be easy if they get these 2 runs, 1 runs every ball. They don't need to mandatorily look for a boundary. If it comes, they'll take it anyway. That's a wicket right in the block hole. What a beautiful delivery. What a wicket. It has got the back of Shaurya Sharma. It's the captain Rohit Sai Reddy. Great pace, great line and length. The length has got to be fuller. So this wicket would certainly put the pressure back on the MG Warriors batters. And we have Jitama, who's come on to the crease, replacing Shaurya Sharma. Brilliant shot down the ground. Brilliant for the first ball that he faced. And he gets a couple of runs. So off the mark right away. Jitma Liange, young Sri Lankan. This should have been stopped by the extra cover fielder. Sloppy work. There's a chance. It's a run out at the non-striker's end. Manoj, the umpire, did not have any hesitation whatsoever. And the run of a misfield costing too much for MG Warriors. They lose wicket number 3. It is Jitma Liange who's run out. I beg your pardon, it's Asmeet Avinash Jadhav who's run out at the non-striker's crease. It was the call of Jitma Liange to come back for a second and pierce the gap between the cover and the extra cover. 2 easy runs. So Alfonso Anil is the new batter on the crease. It's going to be difficult to get the boundaries. I've been repeating once again that they need to prevent the boundaries. Beg your pardon, the twos that they are taking easily. If the manager of Champs Cricket Academy is hearing me live, you got to go up there in the break and tell your kids or tell your champs, get the field placements correct, get the line and length correct. Brilliant shot, there was a chance at the cover. He thought he had it, but again, 2 easy runs. So MG Warriors have been giving those odd chances to Champs Cricket to pick up those wickets. But these are kids, they will get better as the time goes on. What we see is each and every kid is a great athlete, running hard, vigilant, attentive to what's happening, responsive as well. Slow ball, will only be one. So what looked like a cakewalk for MG Warriors with their batting lineup is proving out to be a bit difficult, courtesy the pressure built on by the Champs Cricket Academy bowlers as well as their fielders. You can compliment them as well. The 2 runouts that they had. So this match, as expected, is going down the wire. 17 runs. In 1.4 overs. Up in the air, the captain ready. He's dropped it or he's taken it. Yes, he claims, yes, that's a catch. There's another twist in this match, dear viewers. MG Warriors have been finding ways to lose wickets, and the Champs Cricket Academy coming back into this game. So Jit Malange has to depart. Just scored 9 runs in 7 deliveries, and MG Warriors would require 15 runs in the next 1.2 overs. In usual cricketing terms, it's not a difficult target, but looking at the boundary, the size of boundaries that we have at UPL ground 4, certainly boundaries are difficult. 6 would be even more difficult. So Alistair Monis is the new batter who walks onto the crease. So very difficult task at hand for MG Warriors. They need 14 runs in the next 6 deliveries. Exciting game of play. Things perfectly set up for the Champs Cricket Academy, because the MG Warriors lost their way through in the middle over. In the overs between 2 to 4, they lost a couple of wickets in the form of runouts. That's a dot delivery to begin with. And you can see the wicketkeeper cheering everyone. They certainly will feel that they are home. The batters discussing Alfonso Anil and Alistair Moniz was on the crease. Well fielded by the cover fielder. He will keep it just for a one, and MG Warriors still require 13 runs in 4 deliveries. They definitely need a 6 or a boundary. Can Alfonso do something for them? He just manages to get one, and one is all the Champs Cricket Academy want to give them. So happiness all around the ground. The supporters of Champs Cricket Academy. It's only singles and doubles. They have been unbeaten, MG Warriors, in the leagues, but they perish in the finals. It might be too early to say. We still have a couple of more deliveries to go. The umpire says that's legal. So 11 runs required at the last ball. This time it's a wide. And all the fielders are happy. Just formality, dear bowler, who's Mr. Rohit Srijit Gopinath, just ball the legal delivery and your team is home. Do not try to do any antics at this situation. And they have won this match. You can see the happiness. The wicketkeeper uprooting the stumps off. And they have beaten MG Warriors. They lost to them previously in the leagues, but they've managed to take it back. The revenge, I would say, in the finals. So a game of cricket comes to an end. It will be the Champs Cricket Academy having the last laugh together with the Infinity. So dear viewers, that's it. We'll be back with the presentations. Stay tuned, dear viewers. It's Jason signing off from the Combox. Thank you.
Hello? Ay ka na. Okay. Bravo.
Roshan. Then Roshan.
So it was an exciting game of cricket that we had today, right from 7 o'clock in the morning. Then I first saw some tired faces struggling to cope up with the wind. But nevertheless, that's the memory that we have of the late FREDRICK QUADRAS Memorial Cricket Tournament organized by the Kuwait PANGLA Association. I would like to call his son-in-law, Mr. Amit Furtado, to join us, and as well as all the committee members of Kuwait PANGLA Association, especially Roshan. Mart is the president. Manoj. So in gratitude of all that we have had today, the committee of KPA would specially like to thank Mr. Rocky and Walter, who have given their tremendous support in arranging everything, right from the things required to getting the food and everything on time. So I request Rocky and Walter to please come forward. Rocky and Walter, may I please have you? A lot of applause please for them. They have been with the people working behind the screen. If they have given any tough decisions, please forgive them. I would just request, we had Mr. Roshan QUADRAS speak to us early in the morning to give us the feel of what his father wanted. I now have his son-in-law, who's like his son again. Would you like to speak? Definitely. We want to hear something from you. Two words at least.
Hello, good evening everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Kuwait PANGLA Association for such a wonderful tournament. And congrats ladies winners and runners, and as well as senior level. And there's a one winner, there's second one is not a loser. He is the learner. So don't worry about that. Don't take any tensions about the losing. This is a part of the game. So cheers everyone. Thank you everyone.
Rightly said, there's no one a loser here. So for all the efforts put up by the scorers as well as the umpires, the KPA would like to appreciate them for all the efforts. I would be calling Mr. Nigel D'Souza, Rohan D'Souza, Anthony Fernandez, Ashley and Vincent. I guess they were very tough on the kids, were they? Yes. They have to be if you want to learn cricket. As well as the scorers who helped us to get the stats, Madhusudan, Joel Lobo, Bhavesh Patel, and myself, Jaison D'Souza. I will take it later. And for the photography that we have, that's Glenn D'Souza. Blend and BENCREATIONS is good as the live streaming for the finals. Blend, get it. So it's time for the awards. We begin with our special kids, the under 14. So who's the man of the match? Can anyone suggest? Yes, you all are correct. It's Rohit Sai. He scored 15 runs in 11 balls and took a very crucial wicket to get his team home. That's some cheer. Very good. What happened, MC Warriors? No one is a loser. So the best batter. And you all are correct this time. Who is it? Shaurya? How many say Shaurya? Shaurya Sharma. No, it is Avnesh Reddy. Yeah. For the full tournament, for the entire tournament. He's the best batsman, or now what we call a best batter. He scored 105 runs in the 5 matches that he's played. Well done, champ. And the best bowler in the tournament is none other than Rohit Sai, who's taken 6 wickets in the 5 matches that they have played. Well done, Rohit Sai, once again. And now that's the most important one. That's the man of the series. Unfortunately, it will be from the MC Warriors, Shaurya Sharma. CCA, your guess was correct, but Shaurya Sharma, he scored 98 runs, picked up 2 big wickets in the 5 matches that he's played. Well done, Shaurya Sharma. So now we request the winning team to please come and collect their medals. One by one. So we begin with the captain himself, Rohit Sai. And you can invite your team. CCA. Requesting CCA. Follow. Requesting CCA to please be here. You have to collect your award. So great comeback by these small kids after losing a couple of matches in their league matches. So I would now like to invite the captain Rohit Sai to collect the winner's trophy along with the cash prize. Well done. Champs Cricket Academy, CCA. You all deserve it. That's some cheering. After losing 2 matches and losing against MG Warriors in the leagues, that's a great comeback. So we invite his whole team. Please come for the group click. Quickly. And the runners-up, the MG Warriors, may I request your captain, Alistair Moniz, is he here? Alistair, please come forward and take the runners-up trophy and the cash prize as well. Come on, cheer up MG Warriors. Thank you, Alistair.
Take picture. Photo, one team photo, come quickly.
Okay, quick. What's the call? Okay.
So that's all from our kids. We now go on to a very special ladies. So after beating the Red Sparks, we have the Infinity, who won and played some great matches, courtesy to the great players that they have, Khadija, Priscilla. So it's time to announce the woman of the match from the finals. It is none other than Khadija Khalil for scoring 68 in 25 balls, 6 sixes and 3 fours. Well done, Khadija. So, best batter, it goes to Priscilla D'Souza for scoring 273 runs in 5 matches. That's some really strong opening partnership with Glenda. All the bowlers were fearing when she came to bat. Well done, Priscilla. The best bowler in the entire tournament, it is Shanti Balasubramanian. 4 wickets in the 5 matches. And a very interesting stat, the woman of the series amassing 1,236 points. It is none other than Priscilla D'Souza for scoring 95 runs, 18 sixes and 33 fours. What a tremendous achievement. So I now request the runners-up, the Red Sparks, the captain, to please come forward and take the runners-up trophy. The captain, the captain of Red Sparks, please come forward, take your trophy and then invite your team for a group photograph. Also the cash prize. We can wish you better luck in the next tournament. So it's now time to call the captain of Infinity, Rosita, to please come forward, take your medal, and I request the entire team to come one by one. Sagli eka line hi riyat. Well done, well played in the finals. And Rosita, now, may I request you to please go forward, take the winner's trophy and the cash prize that you rightly deserve. Only team.
Thanks, sir.
So that's it, dear viewers, from the presentation ceremony. We thank you everyone for joining us live. Long live KPA. Cheers.